Bing bong. Oh God,
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new year and D&D for the first stream.
Wahaha.
Or as we call it with Cactus, D, and don't put that in your mouth.
Too late! Too late!
We gave the ham primal the gems. And they were eaten. They went crunch.
Crunch.
I look forward to seeing.
You can name your craftables.
I look forward to seeing Ainta realize that gravity is going to be working against that fireball, so it has to be moved. Poor Ainta.
Ainta just wants burning draconian flesh.
Crispy draconian. Okay. I see our fireball. I see Punksha above the Stivak. Punksha midair on the ledge above the Stivak. We've got one Baz who is failing to climb. We've got all the fun stuff going down there.
Mm-hmm.
We've got one up by Sid. It is this guy's turn now.
The one up by Sid is almost dead, I'm pretty sure.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
If not, Punxa will use yet another step of the wind to say, I need to borrow this.
Ain't that the way?
Look, get you a relationship partner where they will grab a worm away from you and say, I thought this was bothering you.
Yo, babe, is this worm bothering you?
Okay, your turn is done. This guy's been trying to climb, but I don't remember if he made any of those saves for a while, so probably not.
No, he absolutely fell the last time because he got hit with a worm.
Yeah, so you hear scrabbling, but it doesn't sound like he's actually made any purchase.
Good.
Got a little ways up.
To be
The
absolutely
exact
fair to
sound.
him, it's rather hard to climb when you've got a wriggly worm falling on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would do it.
He's doing his best.
Oh.
His best just isn't super great in the face.
Everything.
All
Yeah.
of it.
All of
They teach you how to
this.
fight in basic training. They teach you how to climb in basic training. They don't teach you how to deal with it when it's raining flesh-eating worms.
Can't really do shit. I'll just stand over here. Nissa.
Hello. I am here, and I am ready to set some things on fire.
Yay.
Because that's just how Nissa rolls. So we're gonna, you know, the fun thing is since I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, I have an idea of how some of these work.
Yay.
I'm gonna firebolt the guy with the hunter's mark in front of Sid.
Okay.
I'd say that hits.
That sure do.
Toasty snacky worm. The Dragonlance will be eating well tonight.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I saved my friend for once.
Yay!
Much appreciated.
And you may also want to start moving southwards, otherwise you will miss the rest of the fight.
Yeah, now that that is done, I'm gonna move over here on the steps and I will call that done.
Ainta gets to move before Sid does.
Yeah, Sid got ahead of ahead of their self.
Sid had the zoomies.
It has.
Let's see.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Bonus action. How high up is this bloke?
I think he is equal with the ledge.
Okay.
30, 40, 50-foot drop, I believe it was.
So the ball just kind of clambers up a little bit and drops on him.
Oh.
He must make the save versus 2d6, and there being an unpleasant amount of fire right on top of him.
Let's see here.
You know what Ainta thinks about the amount of fire that he has just... Let's see if he voids or not.
Did not save.
Okay. You know what Ainta thinks about that? They think that it's not enough fire.
Sadly,
Never
that one does not hit.
Third concludes.
Who
Third
is still
concludes,
lighting
no
up
more movement?
fireworks? It's the new year. It's fine. We're done. We made it. You don't need to keep lighting up fireworks.
Look, they want to celebrate 7:48 p.m. on New Year's Day.
Guess so.
The true experience.
You said turn done?
Yes.
Yeah, Ink said it turned in. I was just trying to figure out, does he still stay in the air? The answer appears to be, if we go by casting rules, time to roll Constitution. He did not stay in the air.
No!
Hey, you know what? The fire,
Stay in the air.
the flaming sphere doesn't have any special ability to stay in the air. It falls on him.
Oh.
So he's 50 feet down, or 40 feet down.
Rest in pepperoni,
With
sir.
it on his head. A delight.
Amazing.
Rest
Well, if he
in
was
very
still in the-
squishy pepperonis.
If he was still in the air, Punksa was going to have to jump off the east wall towards the west wall and then down to try and get multiple attacks on him. But since he's on the floor, she'll just have to settle with going for a 5-star frog splash.
Mm.
Okay, so he's gonna take
Or, for those of us who know our recent Baldur's Gate memes,
Owlbear.
from the top rope!
There from the top rope.
Punksha? Yeah, he's on the ground now. So let me take that little flying thing off.
So Punksa is just going to tap Midir on the shoulder and say, "Hey,
Mhm.
duck."
Dear ducks.
This is because Midir knows what is coming.
Yes.
Midir is wise. Be like Midir in this situation.
Midir also has a front row seat.
Punksa is then going to take a step back, run forward, jump on Midir's shoulder, and yell, "Catch me!" And going to go for a body slam, elbow drop on the Draconian.
Wonderful.
That sure is my girlfriend.
Which will be an unarmed attack, and if it hits, falling damage on top of it.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that guy. He can be dead over here for now. Okay.
1 second, it's being dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Catch me!
Was chakras be considered physical damage?
Sadly,
Oh.
no.
She
I don't know
shouldn't
about the
have
game we're
warned him. Oh well. So Punksa lands next to him. Like, where's Punksa?
Punksa, I think, is underneath Midir. There you go.
Clearly glances off him. She shouldn't have warned him. She just says, "Thank you." And then she's just going to slam her staff into his back.
Mm.
You can't say she's impolite.
Yes.
Whack.
Is Punksha ready for giant screaming Punksha? Wisdom save for Punksha, but I don't think anyone else because it's further away.
Yeah.
No,
And that's a Constitution or a Wisdom save?
Wisdom for this. Yeah, wisdom for Stivak. Wisdom, yes. Giant screaming.
Aida is screaming.
Aida is screaming because why is it that? This
Because
is your
why
worst
is
nightmare.
Punksa? Oh!
Punksa is absolutely terrified.
Well,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Who
let's
else
be
is
fair.
waiting?
It's a good reaction to have to a giant Punksa.
Yeah. Even says a little
Hold on. I want to roll a wisdom save for funsies.
for shiggles.
No one's
I've
having a
seen
great
this-
time with giant Punksa.
No.
I've seen this like twice before, even 3 times before.
Again, to be fair, Punksa is always screaming, so a giant one is just even more terrifying.
So yes, giant Punksa screeching.
Hmm.
Punksa cowers, covers her head, and yells, "Do I sound like that?"
Mm.
Only during battle.
Human scream from Guild Wars 2.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
The good news is, even if you fail the save and are afraid, it will resolve on your next turn. Punksa's the only one even remotely in danger at the moment.
Yeah, everyone else is fine. Technically, beyond the startle factor, mid-ear.
Well, let's see. How far down is it?
This one is 40, and the one right behind Punctia is 50.
Alright, that's fine. Meteor will go ahead, hop down, since...
The barbarian safe fall.
Yeah. The barbarian says, fall damage is blunt damage, and I'm resistant to that. Alright, just hop over here, and... chuck me axe down at this guy. I guess first I should take the fall damage, though.
Probably.
It would be good for continuity.
Yeah.
I know that you're resistant to it, but...
Yeah. So it's just... I don't remember what the...
1d6 for 10 feet, or is it 15 feet?
So for 46.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, 46. Okay. So for continuity, I will roll 4d6, so that's 9, and then halved, so that would be 5, since I assume we're
I've been rounding up, so...
rounding up, yeah. So 5.
And for any viewers at home, the reason Punksa didn't do it is because she has Monk Safe Fall, which lets her avoid damage equal to 10 times her level.
Uh-huh. Also, a fun fact for viewers at home. The maximum amount of fall damage you can take is, I believe, yes, 20d6, or if all of them roll max, 120 damage. So, a barbarian that rages just before they hit the ground, if they have over 60 HP, at that time, cannot die, cannot go down from...
Terminal velocity is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Anyway, since I remember...
Go ahead.
Since I remember that my great axe is currently, if I throw it, it works. It'll teleport back into my head.
I think that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Does it go down?
I don't think he's actually up enough to fall.
No, he didn't. He was on the floor.
No, yeah, I mean...
No, he didn't crumple, no.
Well... get the axe back up, and... Aww.
That one doesn't hit.
Your axe does not feel loved for being thrown away.
Aww.
In hindsight, one of us probably should have tied off a rope to one of the stalactites or stalagmites so the others could have an easier way down.
Yeah, in hindsight. Oh well, it's fine.
Azara?
Hi. How's it going?
It's going quite well. There are no more meaty targets up there for you to shoot, so you'll have to decide whether you want to let Punksa and Medir have all the fun or risk fall damage to join them.
I was gonna come down here, but like move a little closer next to Nissa. So we would risk fall damage if I wanted to attack one with a bow.
The ones down here are all 100 feet down,
What about
and this
one?
is a drop rather than a slant. So yeah, you have to come down.
Yeah.
You can't see him. He's at the base of the cliff.
The one that's in front of Madeir?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just chillax. I'll just relax. Let you guys handle it.
Ain't the size. There's more of them down there. We should probably, to my general regret, down there after.
Oh god, bah.
Right, if there's any consolation, Punk's screaming should attract attention.
Uh-huh.
Fortunately, they all do seem to be a little distracted.
Just a bit.
Oh my. What did I just get myself into?
Trouble?
Trouble, probably.
Excuse you.
I like hearing the sounds of worms and draconians fighting each other.
Eek.
No, Wormy! You were so young!
Sid.
I don't know if there's anything Sid could even do at this point.
Not up there.
Not up here. Sid is going to just use the turd to carefully make their way down to where Madeir and Puncture are hanging out.
I think you can make it to 2, unless you decided to jump.
Oh, okay. So
Because it's 20 foot down to go carefully.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're climbing, you have to use your turn to get there. If you jump, you can dash and make it easily, but you risk a lot of fall damage.
Yeah, let's not do fall damage. I will go to F2 then.
Come on, Wormy. Take a bite. You can do it.
Assuming this is the one that's up here and is dead. Yes, it is. Oh, come on, roll 20.
Roll 20 says no.
No, it's been so long. How dare you come back?
Can't wait to see the dwarves' response to these shenanigans. Oh! He was a hungry boy.
Now he gets to have the fun of, but what does it mean? Okay. This one can't do shit but try to scrabble up toward Midir.
Thanks to the fire and the glowy crystals, there should be lots of light to see him.
He makes it halfway up the cliff.
Impressed for you, buddy.
Nissa.
Hmm.
You will also have to make the wiggle way.
I will have to make a wiggle way. Going to
Or if you cast
combine
Safe Fall, or if you cast Feather Fall, you can just hop down at your leisure.
I could do that.
Actually, if you cast Feather Fall, I think that affects everyone around you, so...
I think so. Everybody
Yep.
hug tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast a Feather Fall. Let me see. Where is that? Do I have Feather Fall? I'm pretty sure I do.
You tried to cast it before, so I know you have it. I just don't remember if
Mhm.
it's...
I do actually have it. Okay, so everybody jump.
So...
Whee!
Eintha, Azara, Sid, Nessa, and
Okay, and
probably Midir.
where would we land if we jumped?
Well, it would just prevent you from taking the damage, so you would just fall and you'd be able to keep moving rather than climbing.
Okay,
So-
Mhm.
that's fine. I will fall and then
You have
is it
moved
okay if I move
10
here?
feet. 20, 30... That's 60 feet, so you'd have to dash, I think,
No.
for that one. So
No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, well I'll just come here next to Sid. And behind Midir. And I don't know if I could. Would Featherfall be a bonus action or?
no, I think it's a actual spell, so
Okay,
it takes
well,
your turn.
yeah. In that case, that is it. That is it for me.
Featherfall says reaction, so basically you
Oh, is
jump.
it? Oh,
Yeah.
so it might be a bonus action.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that takes a spell slot, and then I see there's a big ol' ugly thing in front of Midir.
He's about halfway up the cliff.
About halfway up the cliff. I think
Yeah.
I could still probably hit him with a firebolt though. It's 120 feet.
If you lean around Midir, you can.
You just tell Midir to duck.
He's getting used to that.
Okay, so it would be okay for me to cast a Sacred Flame on that fucker. Or not a Sacred Flame, Firebolt, sorry.
Bless.
I believe so, but I believe that's DM's call.
Yeah, I'm waiting on DM's call
My brain's-
before.
You can probably, since you are small, be in the precarious position of partially within Midir's hitbox and go pew. Because it's funny.
Nessa
Do
says, wiggle, wiggle, zap.
Also, I'm very sorry in advance if I roll a nat 1 on this, Midir. I may set you on fire.
That would be the downside, wouldn't it?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Punksha casts the spell, or Nissa casts the spell before sliding over to the edge. Boom. Right into the ground. Hot air over both of you guys.
Mm,
Oh no.
So
Surprise
sorry,
burst
I
of
had a
sparks
feeling that was gonna
around
happen.
your ankles.
That's so funny. I'm so sorry.
It is very funny.
Did Eintha plan on staying up top, or
The first thing Aita's going to do, because there's no way they can get the fire field to not go through people and set them on fire, is end concentration on it so it goes poof.
Punksa doesn't mind if you try to set her on fire if you want to go past her.
This would risk setting others on fire, so no. With
Aw.
Featherfall active, they will actually stop here, realizing, wait a second, I will have a hell of a time getting up if I don't account for this now. Let's see, where's my character sheet?
Punksa would shout words of encouragement, but she's currently losing her shit.
Dungeoneer's pack has rope. There's a stalactite here. Aintha will use their main action to quickly tie a rope down from F1 to F2, then drop. And next turn they'll do the same for the rope to get it down. Actually, depending on the length of rope, they might just be able to kind of toss it so it goes from up here all the way down.
Most lengths are 100 feet, so
Yeah.
that would be just enough rope to get 20, let's see, 5,
20.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, you can get it right down onto the Sivak Draconian.
Okay. Then they will, in fact, go ahead and make it all the way down, having prepared at least some semblance of a way back up. Turn concludes.
Okay.
Look, someone has to have the practical components of the plan in place, otherwise...
Otherwise, we're all
otherwise
folks.
we're going to spend 10 hours trying to get everyone back up? Yes.
Uh-huh.
Punksa, catching her breath, is just going to look over at Midir, slap him on the shoulder, and say, "What a rush, huh?" She's just going to peek over the edge and say, "Do you mind if I use him as a stepping stone, or do you want to?"
Go for it.
Punksa is going to hop off the edge and use him as a stepping stone. And I suppose that has to count as an unarmed attack, but... But she really doesn't care about it. She's just jumping down and using him to break her fall.
Mhm.
And she just falls off him. And she's just going to continue moving. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. She's just going to call out, "Woo! Get those worms, guys!" She can't do anything else. And even though he didn't take damage, he probably has to make a
Yeah, he's going to have to make a wait.
saving
Can he
throw of
hold
some
on?
sort.
Can he hold on?
Probably strength or dex. Whichever's better. If he can't hold on, he'll then have to deal with Midir.
He's back on the ground.
20-foot fall. Poor guy.
It was really a fall too. Give me a second. Wasn't just like bonk on the head, skitter, skitter, skitter. It was bonk on the head, turns into a statue on the ground.
Punksta wasted. Good thing
Well,
Punksta
20 will let
wasted.
me.
Sorry.
Nah. There.
Was going to say, good thing Punksta wasted no time in getting away.
Okay, my dear.
All right. Let's see now. Well, Midir's come down this far. So might as well. I'll just go all the way. Down, and I guess smash the statue just by landing on it. Which is not an attack. Just a...
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, and that is...
That was 5, so you've got 30 or 34 or 35.
Well, yeah,
20.
how... Yeah, how... yeah, I have 35. It's how far down?
Oh, that one was 50 foot.
Oh.
50. Okay. Okay, so it is 5.
Good
Well-
heavens!
Goodness me.
For once, gravity said, "Fuck you back."
Yeah. That's fine. Okay, what is...
Meteor's ankles
13.
say it was not fine.
It was in fact not.
Meteor's
okay.
ankle said,
Meteor's Meteor's ankles say, shouldn't have landed on that draconian. And, ow.
My ankles.
Oh look, shockingly. For the first time in several levels, I am under half. Oh, no, wait. No, I'm not. Never mind. My max is 70.
I was going to say, you've taken damage, but you also took half damage, so...
Yeah, it was like, I'm still above half. Alright.
Thompson just calls out, was that you or was that the statue?
Kinda, yeah.
Yes.
That's rough, buddy.
I thought Winston's a bit.
Was that you or was that the statue? Yes. Just yes.
Okay, to here then. Boop doop boop 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 boo. Axe. Throw my axe. Throw my great axe at this.
Ask you a question.
So really quick, now that you're actually in this room, this chamber's ceiling opens to the sky above, and much of its ground is made of fine sand. The cavern walls are engraved with claw marks and intricate geometric patterns. There was a bunch of dragonians down here, and there's a couple half-filled sacks of what looks like treasure.
Ooh.
Fun. Anyway.
Oh no. Oh
No.
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 The curse.
Medeir's ankles are still letting him know that that was not an okay idea.
Uh-huh. Ow. Gonna try again.
Yeah.
You hitting the draconian or the worm?
The draconian, I think they said.
Draconian. And I...
We're taking that 16 because I don't know why you rolled a third time. Yes, the 16 hit.
I accidentally double-clicked.
You accidentally?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you can't blame Medeir. It was an accident.
Going through the window.
I'm funny, damn
I mean, could have been. I mean, throwing the axe at him and him dying was entirely on purpose.
Azara, do you wish to join the rest now that they've made?
Yes.
And you have slow fall, so you can just happily jump down with the rest of them.
Okay, there I am.
And if you move forward in front of Nessa, you can probably see the big worm. Or the little worm.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. And that's
Big
this-
worm, almost definitely.
All right. Then can I attack this one? Or which one? Which one can I see to attack?
I'm pretty sure big one. Give me a second to.
I don't see an obstruction to the little one, but yeah, it looks wide open to me.
Yeah, both of them are good.
All right. Let's put the hunter's mark on the little one. No, actually, let's put the hunter's mark on the big one. The big worm. Oh.
So fight roll 20, because it's starting to be slow as shit.
Functional website.
Functional website.
Functional website.
Functional website. Since we're all doing it. Oh, there we go.
Hunter's mark is now there. Yes.
Thunk.
Hold
Can you
on,
do
put that
that
thing now.
both?
Is good damage.
Yeah.
And then I get another one. That does not hit, I don't think.
No, that does not hit.
Okay. Well, she got one good thing of damage.
Funk.
I'm gonna
She
be right
did.
back.
Okay. Poor little Draconian's outnumbered.
He sure as heck is. Anyway, sit.
Draconian says, haha, I'm in danger.
Yeah, well, we'll see if the longbow. Wait, where's the? Wait, is there a Draconian still left, or?
There is,
Yes,
it's-
he's hiding in front of. He's inside the dead one.
Oh, okay. Different. Well,
There he is.
I'm gonna come down the
That
rest of
sounds
the way.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, where Sid is, I don't think Sid can see anything.
No,
But
well, Sid was gonna
now
feather
Sid
fall the
can.
rest of the way anyway. So, all right, Draconian sir. I did not pull my thing up. Just do crossbow, crossbow, crossbow. Heavy crossbow. Woo!
Yes, definitely.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is he even still alive?
So
No.
16 damage. He is not alive anymore.
Not anymore. All right,
Alright,
I guess I'll aim for the worm for my second one, the small worm.
Give me a second.
Would you still love me
Oh.
if I was fighting a worm?
Yes, of course I would. It doesn't matter anyway because it
Okay.
was shit.
Here, Arvin.
Your
don't come for the
crossbow just got a
victory.
little too excited about its victory on the other one.
A little bit, yes.
Do worms understand the concept of stoned enemies?
Oh, well, given it's grabbed by it. He's petrified.
Poor little guy.
He is having a time.
Little one's petrified.
So basically, we just get coup de grace on both of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the end of combat.
Well,
Oh, he's
Okay.
still
this one's
somewhat
still
moving.
fine.
Aha.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Lex has been feeding me cookies the last 2 days. Oops.
That misses. He tried to whack you with his tail.
Poor little guy. And by
And
little
that
guy,
also
I mean very big
tried to
guy.
whack you with the tentacles. Nissa.
Well, Nissa needs to move. So.
Actually, I don't think Nissa does if she wants to
Nissa, I
cast a
think you
spell.
can see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. I'm just gonna go with my usual firebolt and hope that it doesn't miss horribly this time and set someone on fire that I don't want to set on fire. Aiming at the little guy.
The little guy who's petrified, or the big guy who just tried to whack Punksha?
Oh, yeah, I should go for the big guy probably. I don't think the fire's gonna do much against the petrification.
Yeah.
The big
Yeah,
guy
that's what I
is
haven't thought
also
about.
easier to see, and that does not hit.
No, it does not.
Well,
No.
rip.
Oh. Big guy
I'm
has moved.
the-
The big one did move.
Squeaky, squeaky. Wheel approach, wheel down a little ways, or wheel along the edge. Can Aether see that one from here?
Yeah.
That
Can
means
they?
Aether can start working on a very important task.
Roast worm for the babies.
Well, at least one of our
If you want to
firebolts
do
got
that, you get to figure out how to carry it up yourself.
I've got a plan.
Is it at all a sane one?
Of course not.
What a
You even
question
have
to
to ask
ask
that?
with this party.
Punksha.
Now, the same thing to do would just be to attack him without having to move or anything. But when has Punksa ever been sane or not wanted to showboat? Punksa steps forward, grapples the petrified one, and since he's petrified, he automatically fails. And she's just gonna swing him around like a baseball bat and slam him into his buddy.
Puncture really takes. I'm gonna hit this motherfucker with this motherfucker to a whole new levels.
I'm gonna roll for the quarterstaff since it's a petrified worm.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so apparently it bounces.
Yes. Petrified worm
Boing.
did not work out.
boing.
Punks is not bothered by this at all. She's just going to readjust her grip and then slam it down with an overhand slam. That worked.
There you go.
And I think that damage applies to both of them since it's since I'm hitting a bitch with another bitch.
Bitch.
So while your ankle's in the sand,
Oh no.
you're okay where you are, but you want to roll a perception check?
Absolutely. I perceive.
You don't want to step any closer to center.
Oh boy.
Let me go to map.
Punks is just going to call out, you might want to watch your step down here.
You do not want to step any closer to center.
How can it be quicksand? It isn't moving it towards me at all.
It's so quick you can't see it.
Mid-ear.
Well, guess that means Midir is not going up towards the sand.
I mean, you can
Okay.
step to where Punctia was, because that's mostly solid, slightly like the edge of the pit. Apparently the Gricks just know how to nap in this properly, so they can wiggle through it.
Still gonna stay right here and keep throwing me out.
I was going to say, Madeira has got this whole thing figured out pretty well, I think.
Yeah. Like-
Throw a Z.
well,
Yes.
yeah, I would say that hits. Probably. All right, and another. Does that hit the big guy?
No.
Alas.
But you have not moved.
No.
But
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Azara.
Okay. 1 second.
Azara has got clean shots.
Yes, she does. Okay.
Remember to talk to your bow and let it know that it doesn't have to take part in Punk's plans.
Yeah, no, Bo, me and Bo, I'm assuming that hit. I hit Longbow by accident.
Yes.
Okay.
And you did exactly.
What?
You killed it.
Oh, yes! But I have one more. I have one more shot, or no? That's it, right?
You do indeed.
Oh,
And there is technically a statue in Punk's hands that you can shoot. It's a big worm statue.
There is a statue if you want to shoot it.
Sure, I'll shoot the statue.
For the heck of it.
Why the heck not? And it does not hit.
Well, you
Yeah,
probably
no.
were trying to avoid hitting Punksa, so.
Yeah. It took a little chink right off of the stone.
Does Sid want to try shooting it, or do we want to let Puncture throw it into the depths of the quicksand and hope that deals with it?
Eat it, babe.
Okay, Punksa is not going to yeet it into the quicksand. She's just going to smash it on the ground.
Oh.
I mean, that's
Whatever,
kind of a
yeah.
yeet.
She admires the quicksand for what it is, but it's not very showy.
Well, you have like a minute to sit there playing Smash the statue against the ground, so
Smash, 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 smash. Yes.
yeah.
Smashy smash.
Punksa is going to exhale and say, "Okay, I think we've cleared this place for the dwarves that wanted our help."
Mm-hmm.
We've gotten them a lot of nice artwork.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to shuffle through the sand.
Punksa actually is, since she's a desert dweller, pretty sure she knows how to traverse this as long as she has a rope
Yeah.
on something. So she is eyeballing the sand for things that might stick out.
There's a couple lumps of sacks, in which you find the Draconians have gathered up 70 gold pieces.
Eee.
But as you kind of shuffle, you feel the hit of like coins against your feet too that haven't been gathered up yet. So if you want to spend time sifting through the quicksand.
Iantha considers this. He considers the spells they have available.
Funk's was just going to say, there's definitely stuff down there still.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me check something.
While Eintha's doing that, Punks was just going to call out to Sid, Azara, and Nessa. If the dwarves are still up there, we can let them know we've got their place back.
Yep.
Nice.
We did a good.
Yeah.
We did a thing.
Let them know that I'm willing to split the worm meat, but half of it's going to the babies.
Oh, that's interesting. None of the manipulate Earth's type spells are available to artificers.
Huh.
That's unfortunate.
Otherwise, like carefully searching through it, Puncture's like, it may take 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah,
Just so that
Punks is-
nobody actually drowns in trying to find bag
Yeah.
or scooping out some coins.
Yeah.
The one thing
Punks- Go ahead.
I can do a couple things to make this a little easier, though. One more creative solution is to reduce the amount of sand by literally tossing firebolts in to create rocks of glass that can be picked up and heaved out. This will lower it. It won't do much, but it'll probably purchase a surprising portion of time.
You could probably make it a more solid 4 hours, maybe 3.5 by doing that, yeah.
Yeah. Punks is
Actually,
just going
Flaming
to wait.
Sphere would do that, wouldn't it? It costs the last level 2 slot for the day, but...
Well, we're not really doing anything, but Punksa is going
Yeah.
to wave it off and say, you don't need to do that if you don't want to. I'm not too plussed about this. Plus, we should probably leave something for the dwarves. But it's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, now I think about it,
Besides, if we turn the sand to glass, we may also trap some of the treasure.
yeah, so I think there's actually going to favor a more alchemical solution for an alchemical desiccant, because quicksand is basically sand is sand mixed with water. And a bit of alchemical creativity can probably form a desiccant effect that will make it so that they just have to go through with a shovel.
Like Midir's great axe. Sure.
So, okay, let's see. Let's roll the appropriate proficiency.
And were there more sacks of treasure around the place too, or was it just the stuff in the quicksand?
It's mostly in the sand. The most interesting bit about the walls is someone who would have to try to comprehend languages, but because I don't think anyone in the party speaks Draconic.
No.
No.
I thought Nessa... Didn't Nessa
Let
have Draconic?
me- I don't know. I'm gonna have to check. Let me check. I don't think so though.
Another
Uh,
spell
Nessa
that
had some-
I
weirdly.
speak Common, Dwarvish, Gnomish, and
Oh,
Goblin.
Dwarvish. Yes. Okay.
The other D. So yeah, unless
Comprehend
someone can read Draconic.
Give him the stout, grumpy D.
Oh my.
But yeah, probably closer to 3-ish hours because the shoveling about.
Yeah. And Punks is happily waiting, and she's got nothing else to do other than get food to the babies. And if the babies want to come in, there's food waiting for them. But yeah, it's a tight fit.
So we have 1,200 copper. I hit copy and then my Windows whited out. So give me a second.
No.
Well,
8,000 silver,
woo.
2,300 gold, 60 platinum, 12 assorted gems worth 50 gold pieces each, an ornate chalice worth 1,000 gold pieces, and a pair of boots.
Sweet Jesus. I'm in.
So much
The boots
money.
get examined immediately, of course.
They are
We got
boots of
through with all
levitation.
this money.
Sweet whatever deity it is that I'm supposed to be blessed by that I can never remember the name of.
What did you say they were?
Boots of levitation.
Ooh.
I have Featherfall, so
You can cast levitate on yourself at will. And I think levitate lets you go up and then stay put. And then you can pull yourself about by climbing, apparently. I was looking at the levitate.
That sounds good for Ampa just as if we
That's
run
the basic
into a
levitation
terrain
description.
that'll be hard for the
Yeah, I was going to say,
right
that's
there.
good for Ainta for maneuverability, and it's good for Punksa for being a magical weapon on her feet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Ainta wants, Punksa will not fight for it, but Punksa wouldn't mind it.
Ainta goes ahead and lets Punks have it because given what they get up to, yeah.
Probably good to give Punksa an escape route,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so the boots let you cast that at will. Obviously, you have to cuddle it for a night first. But it just says at will. Well, that seems a little... Why does it just say at will? And then it's up to 10 minutes per time you use it, so... They really messed with magic items, didn't they?
They
Yeah.
really did.
Because it just says
Yeah.
at will.
We could all fly this way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you just hold a function.
The
Like
spell
that
can
one scene
levitate
from Peter Pan.
the spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds.
And this will apply to your boots / you. Because it's cast levitate on yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So only me and something else the total's up to 500 pounds. So I could probably lift said Nessa and Ainta, but no one else.
Mhm.
At one go, anyway.
Well,
At
maybe
once,
just
yes.
mid-ear.
Yeah.
And then it lasts 10 minutes per cast, and then the way 5e does magic items,
It has
Does-
to rest again. Needs
Yeah,
some
it'll probably-
Gatorade.
it just says it's a wondrous rare, requires attunement.
Punksa appreciates the levitation. She just wants to be able to kick a magical enemy in the face and not have to worry about getting resisted.
Oh, but it is an action to cast it. But yes.
Ah, yes.
I'm sure, knowing Jay, he'll still figure out a way to make it work.
Of course.
From the top rope, anywhere.
Anywhere's the top rope now.
And then you got my list of all the monies.
Yes.
Okay.
We should note that that all of this money is going to weigh a fair amount.
Yeah.
Still gonna try to get it out of here.
One of us does have a bag of holding, I thought, but yeah.
I think we've also just
I also
of.
don't tend
yeah.
as much as, we could pay attention to money and ammo.
Oh yeah.
Why? We don't have to.
Like, I'm not too plussed about it, but 10,000 assorted metal coins is something that does
Yes.
weigh.
It's gonna be jingle jangling.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Punks is likely to say that the dwarves get some of it since they pointed it out to them, and maybe we should give them some of it to the people at Heart's Hollow for pointing it out to us.
The dwarves
again-
are pretty happy with you guys having cleared it out, and they're willing to feed you and you can stay the night.
Whoa.
Yay.
Yeah.
Bed.
Or, well, as long as they like. But they're willing to feed you.
Alcohol, food, and bed.
Okay.
And the babies get their worm feast.
Babies get their worm feast.
Worms.
Tell me, babies, would you love me if dinner was a worm?
Yes.
They would love you more, actually.
They just heard dinner.
They did just dinner. Okie doke. So I think that was our last side trip before we were going to head back up to, or head toward the City of Lost Names.
Yes. With a brief stop off in Heart's Hollow to let them know that the dwarves are happy in their home and are probably amenable to a little bit of trade.
Yes. Okay, let's see here.
We also might have wanted to scribble down what the runes on the wall said, but Punksa wouldn't think of that.
Yeah.
Nissa could probably scribble them down.
There's a small repeating set of... It's very artistically carved in. Kind of like cursive. But Draconic is really made for the fact that a dragon can just go and write it in with their claws. There's a small repeating set.
Okay.
What does Fusro da son of a bitch mean?
I
mean, hey, you're finally awake.
I was actually probably just saying the first 3 words and either just goes flying for some reason.
It means, hey, you're finally awake. It means Todd Howard is a son of a bitch.
I have been cursed.
Because you don't Dovahkiin starts playing.
Dovahkiin has entered the chat.
Uh-huh. Specifically the kazoo version.
Yes. I love how it tells me which way is the best way to enter City of Lost Names and then doesn't put it on the fucking map.
Of course not.
Of course.
There is no place named that on this goddamn map. I'm gonna make sure that they didn't fuck up their own map real quick.
No, I need a healer.
It's not on here. Thanks. This is useless.
Can't even give it a TriStar.
Dipper holding whatever. This is useless.
Like, unless I'm completely blind.
We're still looking at the cave, so we can't even help.
Well, I posted the map in chat. Do you see anything about Wind's End on that map? Because I sure don't.
Salt Look, Quarter Draw, Giant Spider, Northern Bay, Sea, Circle of Seers, Rust Caves, Old Bones, High Hunt, Sky's Tears? What were you looking for?
No, we're looking for Wind's End.
Wind's End. Sparrow's Ridge, Cliffs That Drink, well that's descriptive. Storm Step.
The only thing I can think is maybe look at the City of Lost Names map and see if it's on there.
Maybe, but why would they give that to me before the City of Lost Names map?
Because they're dumb.
Because they're dumb. Yeah, I don't see it. You are not blind, I don't see it.
Yeah.
Well, the attack on Wind's End is useless, so. Wind's End appears to be literally what they call the walkway.
Okay.
Well.
How about you just put us near Darrett and
Yeah, you're just gonna.
rework that
I'm
way.
gonna go ahead and say that Darrett probably went and hid like toward the edge of one of these with his army. Kind of because K is where we think that it is. Therefore, maybe one of these crevasses is supposed to be it. So, because Darrett's been here a little while, they've kind of bunkered it. Darrett's had time to send scouts out. They know that, yes. Oh, actually, I see it. I see the little canyon. There's a little canyon right there.
Aha.
Ah. Oh, I see it. I see the little cavey thingy.
He's over here.
Unlabeled.
Yes, very unlabeled.
So we're over here. You know, we're technically sharing a square with Darrett. They have figured out that is the way to the City of Lost Names. The army leaders, a mage named Loazet, and the priest Belophion, which we may remember.
We do, or Punks.
Nope.
Maybe remember Belophion. I'm pretty sure I put it in chat before.
I remember
You did.
nothing.
It was the one at the big cave with the froggies.
Yes. Belophion was part of why they were doing it over there. They're seeking an ancient weapon. Lord Soth and a couple hundred troops are also there. The canyon is blocked to the city is blocked by a simple stone fortification. It's a remnant of a long vanished people. The walls surrounding the ruined city are riddled with passages. One of them leads from the city to Wind's Edge, which they've spotted Dragonelle's landing at. They're pretty sure Wind's End is probably the best way because A, you've got Dragonelle's. B, no one really pays attention to who comes amongst the scouts, right? Right. You can vanish among them. Darrett also points out they haven't spotted us. They sure outnumber us, but they haven't spotted us. And if they were to attack them, Calaman, the dragon army reinforcements would only they have to go through a squeeze point to actually get to Calaman forces.
Oh yes. Punks is just gonna raise her index finger as she often does when she has a question and say, "Have we seen any of the undead people interacting with the dragon army, or are they avoiding each other?"
They don't have a solid answer about that one. Like, Soth is definitely there with them, which is the big undead guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely there with the other leaders, but they don't have a real description, real solid idea of, like...
The wheels in Punks' head are turning.
Yes, they don't know if you can turn the undead against the regulars or not.
Just imagining a little hamster going in Punks' head.
No, the little hamster is wearing a monocle and a lab coat and sipping tea. And there's another kind of drooling gerbil running on the wheel.
Drooling gerbil, okay.
Punks is just stroking her chin and thinking and glancing to everyone else and says, "So do you think the Draconians that I convinced are on our side have made it this far?" They probably have.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know if we should test that with our physical presence, though. Because we are very outnumbered at the moment.
Punks is just going to say, "Oh, well, you don't have to. I was just thinking of going in and seeing if I could make friends."
It has worked out pretty well before.
It has.
Darren also thinks that you guys could sneak in a lot better if the Calaman army catches their attention.
Do we know? Do they tell the GM roughly how many people are in the Calaman army?
They're outnumbered by the dragon army.
Does it give us a scale of how much?
Darrett is confident that they will be able to help and that most of them will survive, but they will take some casualty. Definitely.
That would
Punks is
suck.
just stroking
I-
her chin.
I
What does
think
Anka say?
I think that it considers options a little bit with this. And observes that that the best bet to is probably to focus on getting our team past the camp, and then a rolling retreat to get the Calaman forces out of reach quickly.
Punksa does agree with that, but she is going to note it's a hell of a lot of wasteland to retreat through, and retreating seldom favors the retreating army.
Mm.
True.
Punksa has done wasteland warfare, and it is not fun. Good news is Darrett's people have supplies. Bad news is a running retreat without good places to rest is not a good plan. Punks is just going to pause, look at Darrett, and say, have any of them seen you in particular? I have an idea.
He's pretty sure no. Why is he on here?
Mm.
Punks is just going to walk up to him and rap her knuckles on his shoulder plate and say, you know, we've seen this armor before on some of the enemy in Lord Sauce Place. She's just going to say, if they get a look at you, I might be able to convince them that Lord Soth has been working against them.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard.
Here we go. So supposedly, this is what we're staring down. Artistic rendition. The Dragonelles are not usually green. And we want to go the edge of the camp.
Uh-huh.
Where they're they don't really show it on there, but there's a strip that they've been flying into. More Dragonelles, like with actual riders.
Yeah.
And this is the camp that Darrett would be distracting, and that's the canyon that the reinforcements would have to come through.
Punks is just gonna smile at Darrett, and we are gonna take this so far off the tracks of what the module planned. I am so sorry, Cactus. Assuming Darrett thinks he can act. She's just gonna grin and say, how good are you at saying that they're surrounded by forces you're loyal to?
You are surrounded by you.
She's just going to say, it's a bold lie, but if we can get them to look at your armor and realize that the people in there are also wearing that armor, it's not wrong.
Oh, buddy.
Performance was middling. Deception was shit.
Oh no.
Well, it would also depend on Punks' rules too, I think.
Yeah. His attempt was iffy. His attempt in camp was
Mhm.
basically a 10 out of 20.
Yeah.
On a roll.
Punks is just going to slap him on the back, and she's just going to say, I think you should work with the others, and I'm going to see about putting on that armor we stole, and I think I'm going to fly into the camp and let them know that we have trouble. Unless he seems to think this is not a good idea.
He knows your crazy ideas tend to work, but he is a straightforward sort of boy.
And that's why we love him.
Mm-hmm.
Punks is just going to say, okay, so here's my plan. And she's just rallying everyone around her to listen. And she's just going to say, if you all stay out of sight until I take off and you start marching on the camp, I'm going to beat you there and let them know that I've seen some remnants of Soth's people skulking around and that I think they're probably responsible for some of the losses they've taken. All I need you to say is that you have been routing the dragon army with help from Sauce people. Nothing else. And give them an offer to surrender. I don't think they'll take it, but I do think that they're going to turn. Does anyone else have anything to say to that? Because Punksa is just bald-faced gonna lie.
I mean, Nissa
Well,
I
trusts in
feel like
Punksa.
third time will not be the charm here, but
I don't really have any other plans that are good.
It's not like
It's
we.
also passed the third time, so
Yeah,
We're way
Why not?
past 3.
we're way past 3.
Yeah, because Darrett's willing just to walk up and make a big explosion happen down there so you guys can hopefully sneak into the Wind's End spot, which is a landing strip in a stable.
Punksa does agree, and this will guaranteed give us that distraction one way or the other.
The GM's problem is I don't have a map for the other area. I only have a map for Wind's End.
Well, the whole point is that Punksa isn't. The whole point is going to be to give the whole Calamanian soldiers better odds, especially by making the dragon army think they're surrounded.
mm-hmm.
If the GM is open to a little improvisation to move it along, just with better odds for the Calamanians.
Uh-huh.
So,
And at great risk to Punksa, of course.
yes, great risk to Punksa yet again.
Derek can very easily say that the risk is too great and Punksa will relent. If
He
that's
does
easier for
think
the GM.
that you guys are better served sneaking in to try to cut all 3 of their heads off. The leaders' heads off while he distracts the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
That, because Soth's in there, whoever Belfion is in there,
You can do this,
and
probably.
the other mage is in there too.
Ah.
So there's in quote 3 leaders inside, and he does really think the party should do a sneak in as best they can to cut all their heads off. You know,
Yeah.
disable the army.
I think that considers a little bit and proposes one more trick to make this a little easier. So this is one where, let's see, I would need a... Oh, of course, that one is a wizard.
Yeah, so we would be to the northeast of the camp.
And the large
Up the
scale
cliff.
one I was hoping for is... Large scale one I was hoping for is a, it's not until 6th level in 5e?
I thought we were 6th level.
6th
The
level
6th level
casting?
spells.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
Wizard and 11.
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
whole
okay.
different thing.
The
Yeah.
one thing that can be an option if we are willing to take a bit of time is working specifically with our wizard. If they can swap in the cantrip Mold Earth from Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
We have a sorcerer,
I am.
because
a sorcerer.
Dalamar already left.
Right.
Yeah, Dalamar went back, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Dalamar's-
Dalamar took his shard of dragon orb and
Booked it.
went off considering it, pondering it.
Yeah. It's not enough orb to ponder. Drat. Yeah. Basically, if we could get our hands on the Move Earth cantrip, which is Druid, Sorcerer, Wizard, then we could prepare some fortification upgrades before by
The Calaman army was planning on like basically ambushing the other army in there. So the Dragon army camp, Paladins popping out of the woodwork.
You were taking a nap. Fuck you.
your audio.
Did I get a lot quieter?
You were
Yeah.
far off.
Sorry,
Yep.
give me just a second. I moved my laptop a little bit. So I can
Alright.
grab chocolate.
Yeah, okay. Seriously, why is any
Oh.
even stone shape is 4th level?
Yep. Oh yeah. Did we get a long rest in between?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
The dwarves fed you.
That's
And then
right,
you had
they
to nap
did.
a couple times on the way up.
Right.
Yep, let's hit that long rest button, replenish the resources.
Everybody gets their temporary HP back.
I emphasize, and considering the options, admits that the knight is probably right, that their resources are best put into getting right in there.
Punks is just going to concur, making one small change. Punks' plan is she goes first to the camp and says that she has to get to Bellafion to warn him about traitors in their midst. And that would be a good time for Darrett's army to attack. Like, she's not going to rouse the camp, but she is going to land in the camp and then let all hell break loose with the knights. Or with the Calaman forces.
Even
We are. It describes in the distance as being viewing the camp from where the rest of the party would be. Visible, but not. You can do the plan if you're okay with being separated from the party for probably most of the combat and having to worry about other stuff in the air on your way to the party. I'm getting the vibe of a couple minutes of distance between, even by wing, between these two combats.
Yeah, Punks is well, unless Punksa really fails her rolls, which will now be guaranteed to happen because I've said it, she should have a straight shot. But the advantage is she'll have a lot of benefits on her side since there are Draconians that will recognize her as an ally. There's a whole army that's going to be backing up what she says. She's going to put it to the party for a vote. Do we want to let Darrett do this his way and everyone sneak in, or do we want to let Punksa do a little chaos to try and give Darrett better odds?
Chaos has been surprisingly good to us, so Sid says... Sid says aye.
Yeah, I think we should let Punksa cause some chaos and give Darrett a better chance, because I would really hate to lose our boy. We love you. We love you, Darrett.
Yeah. Punks is
Love
just
our
gonna
boy.
look at Darrett and say, "I'm good to go in alone to do that. If the rest of the party wants to get in position, and you can tell me when to go, and I will raise as much hell as you need." Smiling and cracking her knuckles as she does so.
Okay.
I am so sorry, Cactus. I know the module doesn't plan for this.
Do, 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 do.
Soundboard. Oh God.
Oh, that's even better.
That's kind of. Nope.
I'm concerned. Oh wait, I have
Cactus.
another one to add to the soundboard.
Cactus Braid just unlocked a whole new level of Wii Shop.
Fortunately, I am of the mind that I should roleplay rather than let rolls decide, so that does make
I mean,
things
yes.
easier.
Well, I'm gonna put everybody else on. Because shit is gonna go, there will be
Shit's gonna go
eventually
sideways no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
So this is where everyone else is going.
I presume we
think
start in like the corner
yeah,
that's not surrounded by fire.
Yeah.
So soundboard.
Oh. Oh, nice.
I used it earlier today, and I used it earlier yesterday in a video, and I was like, oh, now I can upload that.
Perfect. Beautiful.
That is good.
And yes, Punks will be
Midir.
Once again, I am small.
Midir is tiny.
Oh, hold on. I need to put myself on there. I will also be small. But I'm actually small, so.
We're supposed to be small.
Yay, I'm not small anymore.
Now that's stuck in my head. I hate you guys.
So you guys would be sneaking up on this. With to the southwest is the camp.
And when things go to hell, it's gonna be apparent.
And when things go to
When
hell,
the distraction arrives, you'll know.
That was fucking terrifying.
you're welcome.
I mean, dialects are meant to be terrifying.
In my fucking ears. It was so
Have you
loud.
not turned it down?
That was so loud.
You can
Bethy
turn
has
down the
not
volume.
turned it down. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes. Ethy,
What?
if you go into the open soundboard button and you click
There's a
on,
volume control.
if you click on the speaker, you can control the sound, how loud it is.
Where?
Yes.
In Discord?
In Discord,
Discord.
yes.
Where it says voice connected, there will be a button that looks like a speaker or a horn on the bottom right. If you click that, it will open the soundboard and there's a volume option.
Oh, thank God.
I told you that when we first started using it.
Because the freaking dialects, man. That shit was like in my ear.
Or quietly. Exterminate! Exterminate!
Lie like a rug.
All right. So yeah, Aitha does realize that there was one other option that might work for getting into the city without a fight whatsoever, but it's probably a bad idea for different reasons.
Punks is open to ideas.
What is your
How
thought?
high is the walls around our How high is the canyon walls around our destination?
It doesn't give that to me. It gives me there are mages who are paying attention and Dragonelle riders.
just looking at the picture of the camp, it looks like a good 150 to 200 foot rise, just based on the soldiers versus the cliffs in the background,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if not more.
Yeah, best way in is probably front forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With chaos.
Ring the alarm bells on the other side of camp, and then sneak in on this side.
Yes.
You know. As one does.
So,
It is time to stare at this map and roll.
fortunately, we only need a couple of good rolls. And
Initiative.
people with Punksa.
Initiative or
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do
Punksha
Punksa's
and
plan first, and then
okay.
we'll
which
roll
will
initiative
almost
for...
immediately roll into this. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
since Punksa will be
I mean,
about
you
3
we
to
could
5
do
rounds.
initiative, yes.
Yes.
Hey, babe. I'll go to bed in a little bit, okay? Buddy.
But my brain is not fully here for the words either. Sure, I got to sleep into 11, but you know what? That doesn't help as much. Now,
I mean, we slept, or technically slept in at least a little bit, but then we also spent the
yeah, you also did
majority
some
of the
exercise in
day
form of bed.
bed.
Mm-hmm.
So worth it though. It's so comfortable.
I bet.
It's so squishy.
Yeah, they had like some legs that should have been put on the bottom of the frame, but I guess there was a manufacturing error or something, and one side of the frame didn't have the
Little hex bolts.
little hex bolts.
Ah.
So there was no way I could screw those in there. That's what he said. So so I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to opt for not putting them in because I don't feel like it would be safe if I just put
Yeah,
these on
because
one side.
moving
Yeah.
slightly wrong and then it just goes, surprise, you're on the ground now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would not
but
be good.
it ended up working out because the mattress is
Very
large
thick.
enough. It's very thick, and it actually makes up a lot of height, and I think the bed would be too tall for her if we put those on. So
So it worked
there you
out.
go.
Double C thick.
Yes, it
It's
is.
double C thick. It's very thick.
That was thick.
Tibby,
I guess I should
honey.
say that girl because it's a queen bed.
Tibster.
But I'm very excited to sleep in it tonight.
I have a feeling you're not gonna want to get out of it.
Probably not.
Alas.
So this
you
this does raise the question: do we want to pause here, because once we get this rolling, things are going to go from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds.
That is
I was also going to
I-
say, if we want to push through to 10, like the rest of the way, we could end on level up.
I like it. Let's do it.
There's
Mhm.
that.
Okay, so Jay is landing and convincing the army that Jay is one of them.
Tibby. Oh my god, Tibble.
Tibble, you have half an hour. Calm down.
He's in my
It's not
lap.
it's close enough, Mother. Don't you know that means it's bedtime?
He's in my lap. He is kneading in my lap, and he's just being a cuddle bug.
The kids are also very confused because things happened today.
Tibble. Buddy.
Lloyd finally committed an incredibly Christmas time cat crime.
Oh?
Uh-oh.
The tree.
He broke an ornament.
Oh no. Cat crimes indeed.
Yep.
Kitty
But
It
yes,
was
Jay, if
only
you want
one
to.
of the generic glass balls, though. So
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
So, Punksa's plan. Punksa nicely dons her leathery Dragon Army armor, makes it scuffed up and look like she's seen some shit, which she has.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to fly in, waving her hands above her head, trying to signal the guards that she needs to talk to someone.
Well,
You are very heavy.
Da, 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 is
Promising, baby, that there will be dinner, but it will be a little while. It will be a good dinner.
the first Dragon Army officer rolled an 18 on insight. Like, what the heck is this?
Oh no.
Don't worry, Punksa has plans. I'm just looking for the name real quick. Xerox or whatever it was.
Yes.
I've just committed a
We can
murder.
call him Xerox in our head, but yeah, Xerox. Off of a carrion clay.
I
Yes.
didn't mean to.
Maybe.
So, Punksa's just gonna glance around to see if she happens to see any of the Draconians that she may have recognized from before, but she's just gonna
Yeah, I killed
say,
them.
"Oh, it's been hell out there. That's a total shit show. Xerox camp fell to chaos and traitors, and it's coming about because of these damn people that are trying to infiltrate our army and make us think that we've got more support than we do." And she's just gonna look at the doubting Dragon Army officer, and she's going to say, "You've seen them, right? The knights, those damn dead bastards."
Let's see here.
She is immediately calling attention to him, not only to choose him out as the one she's arguing against, but also to hopefully cast suspicion on him if the others have failed their roles.
I'm just rolling for one because my brain is starting to do. But we're
Totally
almost to the
fine.
cliffhanger. So, or well, the level up point. The would you like to save screen?
Mm,
And about this time,
Um,
go ahead.
he rolled lower on his insight, so he's kind of just like the undead ones with Saw.
I was just going to say, exactly. I've seen their forces marching to the south. And about this time is, I suspect, when Darren will start showing up. And she's just going to say, "I need to warn Belafon that we've got traitors. We've already lost 2 camps because of these assholes. You can't let this happen again. This place is too important. We're looking for our goal. We're so close."
Maybe.
So let's see here. There's this look when you bring up Belafon of like, it's your hide to bring up bad news to him. Like, if you're willing to, risk your hide, he sure isn't.
Yeah. Punksa's
Because
just gonna,
gives you the idea of what kind of commander Belafon is.
yeah.
Um,
Punksa's just gonna pat her Dragonel's neck. Because she clearly hasn't gotten off yet. She's just clearly here to inform these people that trouble's coming and you need to be ready, even though it's way too late for them to actually get ready. And she's just going to say, "You've got to be ready for that army. They're coming. They're less than half a mile behind me." She says, "I need to get to Belafon right now and I will tell him everything. But you need to defend us. You hear me? And you need to watch for an attack from the back because Lord Sauce's forces are not to be trusted."
he rolled a lot lower on this instinct. He's already picking some people to like keep your eye on what's coming out of what's coming out of the city instead of keeping an eye on what's coming ahead, even though you can kind of start seeing
The smoke rising, the knights charging.
Yes.
She's just going to say, "Do I have your leave to go in further? I need to know that you're on our side."
Yeah. Kind of a lukewarmish yeah. Kind of a yeah of if you actually manage to talk to Bellephon, he's pretty sure he's never seeing you again.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
And
You're
is he
scared or
human
all,
or
but yeah.
draconian? The guy
He's a
I'm
human.
talking- Oh, good. Punks is just going to smile, clap her dragon on the neck, and say, "Good boy." And she's just going to say, "All right, I'm leaving. And if I survive, we're all going to get medals for this." And she's just going to say,
Mm,
"Do your best." And she's just going to spur her dragonelle into flight and hopefully not be molested.
Oh my.
And then for everybody else, we've head lies the outpost called Wind's End, which is a ramshackle enclosure pressed against the massive cliff walls. Beside it, the strip. It's the landing strip. Been cleared of rocks. Right on cue, shouts out ring out to the southwest, quickly followed by smoke and alarm bells. In the distance, you can see the silvery armor of Calaman's soldiers cut a swath through the mostly unprepared dragon army camp. As the chaos unfolds, you see that most, whoever was here, a lot of people took to flight.
And Punks will be able to sneak in because of this.
So yeah, a lot of the Dragonelles left this spot. That's not what I wanted to click. That's what I wanted to click. Okay.
Oh,
Initiative.
Initiative.
yeah, initiative. I see.
Those
Wow.
ankles of yours are not happy with you from earlier.
No.
Madeira and I are just gonna have to have a roll off. One of us is gonna have to change.
And Punks is rolling anyway, but she's not going to be here for 2 or 3 rounds, so.
Yeah.
Needs to put me on the board.
Okay, so going top to down, Azara and I need a roll.
What am I rolling?
D20.
D20 for tie initiative.
You are
My little
slightly
tip,
faster.
my little
Midir and Nissa D20.
That makes sense. Midir has longer legs.
It's true.
And then Sid and me D20.
Who?
Oof.
Oh, jeez.
Well, better a 1 there.
Yeah, I
And then if
suppose.
I just give Punksha the number you had, Punksha and I need a roll.
Baby kitty. Baby kitty. Wow.
Well, we're just having a time of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Probably a good thing we're cliffhangering tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, baby kitty.
so
Baby boy.
Ainta.
Baby boy.
Aintha quickly considers the situation at hand. 3 Dragon Army officers. Probably does not see the Dragon Eel.
Yes, it's inside.
The moment I come into range, we're going loud. They wheel to actually just like here-ish, against the crate, kind of.
Okay.
And realize that knowing what I know, did I just go for it, you guys think, or?
I mean,
Punx's voice rings
anything.
out in your head. Risk it for the biscuit.
I
They're
mean,
instead going to
anything
go
at this
here?
point, it's gonna get noisy no matter what we do.
Go. As the fight fray begins, Aetha will slip catch and bolts the closest officer.
Yeah.
Firebolt, motherfucker!
Hello,
That
motherfucker.
did not actually hit.
Oh, that wasn't a hit.
No.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh.
Oh no, incoming soundboard.
Oh no.
But you get a surprise round on him, so. Azara.
Oh, baby.
Wait, if a surprise round, it will be with advantage, wouldn't it?
True. Roll back. Roll again.
Tabby Tabby. I'm sorry, my cat is being really stupidly cute.
Yes.
So 24.
Woo!
24 damage.
Hi, cutie. You're a menace, but you're so cute.
That's the best kind of cat.
That
Mhm.
Adorable,
concludes.
but a menace.
He's just
Azara.
being
What are
such
we
a cuddle
attacking the
bug right now.
officers?
Officers.
Yes, because the Dragonelle is inside the stable. We get a surprise round.
Do I get to
Rude.
set the stable on fire?
Alright. I'll go after
You
this
could.
guy.
Maybe.
Good.
You certainly could.
You attack him.
Yes.
You want.
Hunter's mark, yes. Always. Under her bow.
I mean, setting the stable on fire would be a good distraction. Why
It
are
would be
you
a very
being
good distraction.
So cute right now.
You can roll again.
Oh, okay.
To hit
I wasn't
again.
sure. I wasn't sure if it was dead or not.
Being adorable right now. Why are you being so cute?
That hits, yes.
Boop, boop, boop.
My brain.
There you go.
You're so stinking cute. You're so stinking
Good
cute.
heavens.
I know, right?
Nice.
He's not having a good time.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Punxta is not here yet.
Yes.
Midir.
Alright. What can I do? Doop boop boop boo.
Inspector
Shuffle,
Gadget.
shuffle. Okay.
Gibby, are you trying to tell me paint me like one of your
Okay.
French cats? Because that's what you look like right now.
In honor of Nessa
And
and Aintha.
going to
I gotta watch this.
It's short.
check a hand axe into this guy's face.
Sadly, no. So roll with advantage. Or just roll again. That was also a no. So number 1 is no.
Oof.
Damn.
So at least an 18. There we go.
Yeah. That
There we
hits.
go.
Did you pop rage?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to roll for rage effect.
Yes. Roll for rage.
Remember to have Karlak rage.
Yes.
Rare rage is best rage.
I no longer have a bounty.
I am also playing a barbarian, so it's double rage.
Heckin' yes.
Alright. Four, which is... Oh, it's the same one of throw. Throw weapon, teleport weapon back.
There you go.
Baby, you're such a baby. Oh my god, this child. I have to get a picture. He's so freaking cute right now.
Alright, anyway. That is Midir's turn.
What? Rage no do thing?
What? Oh yeah,
Rage do the glowy
same
axe.
as last combat. It's
okay.
I can summon my axe back.
Okay. I know, remember. Nissa.
Also, I reread it, and it's at the end of the turn.
I'm going to just casually light these boxes on fire. If the stable catches on fire,
It's its own fault.
that's its own fault. So I'm gonna just
We're victim blaming stables now. I see how it is.
yeah, I'm gonna firebolt it. I mean, I imagine that would probably do the job. I'm gonna distract people. There's a fire!
Woo!
I didn't get to light the stables on fire last time. I'm doing it this time.
You're doing it on purpose this time.
We're
Hell
doing it
yeah.
live.
I decided to do this by myself. I didn't need no one else's plans for that.
Sid.
Well, convenient little flag. Gonna go for the one that's with the hunter's mark still up.
I have deposited kitty tax into the pet spam channel.
I was half tempted to go see if I could stick the crossbow bolts in the fire before firing it off, but I feel like that would just be one, a bad idea, and two, a really good way to make my roll just suck. So we're just gonna go with regular heavy crossbow. Or am I still doing advantage
Yes.
at this point? Okay. Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Are you attacking close guy or further guy?
Attacking hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark guy. Okay.
So there's the damage.
You have second attack.
Yes, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so going after the other one.
The next one. We call him victim number 2.
Victim number.
I'm doing
And
some
how?
good.
There.
Hell yeah.
Victim number 2.
Ooh.
Nice.
20.
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eintha is slightly closer to the fray. So a Dragon Army officer is flying overhead and tries to shoot you with a crossbow bolt. That hits. That is 5 from the bolt and 6 from the fire.
Oof. Poor Eintha.
Eintha winces
Nope.
in pain, but it does not slow down.
Eintha. Go, go, go.
Eintha shifts to advance, and here's the positioning. Considering dropping grease or something for a very short second before considering that there's ones above and threats all around.
Yes, they are flying above, so there are some flying above.
Really wish I didn't keep acid arrow in my rotation. It feels like it's strictly worse than just firebolting.
Acid arrow has its place.
That place does not seem to be at the moment, so Eintha is going to. Ooh. And now that they're actually aware, that's not enough.
Yes, that does not hit.
During the position, Eintha quickly wheels back for a little bit of cover. Turn concludes.
This one's the alive one. Who just
Alive
went,
and
what
not
the
very
fuck
happy.
happened? Oh, I don't have to get that close, whatever. Stabby fail. Azara. I take guess.
It's Azara's turn, and the human
yes.
is dead. Well, the first human.
Well, the one that has my
Yes.
hunter's mark is still alive, though, right?
No, I just moved it.
Oh, well, that works.
Moved it for you.
Sure.
I made a guess. Yes. you did.
Thunk. Very
like the-
thunk.
We do like the thunky thunk.
Mhm.
Very, very thunk.
Thunk,
Yeah.
thunk, thunk, thunk. And I guess I can go again, or is he dead yet?
You can attack again.
Okay. Even more thunk.
Oh, one off from the crit. It's so nice.
Feel very nice.
There you go. Zara and her bow are doing pretty good today.
The live one. Oh, the one who died first was the one who went last.
You realize if this Dragonel remains slightly unmolested by the time Punks arrives, she's going to try and get another baby.
Of course.
Oh yes, of course.
Crossbow bolt to Midir. 9 total damage. Except it's 7 piercing and 2 fire. I don't remember what your rage resistances are.
Okay. Piercing, yes, is resisted. Fire is not.
So 6 total. Pungsta is not here yet.
All right, so that means I have taken 3 damage.
Mid-tier.
Since if it's 6 total, then it's that chewed through my temp HP, and then 3. Anyway, since the guy is right here, I don't even have to.
You don't even got to take a step.
No, I just gotta hit him. 1.
Yes.
I should hope so.
If it didn't, we would have been in trouble.
Yeah. All right. Still up?
No.
Oh, he dead.
Oh, he fucking dead.
Oh, he
All right.
died.
Well, and there's this guy. So, gotta walk up to him. I'm gonna hit him. $17 hit?
No.
Huh. Interesting. All right. Well.
My boys are otherwise engaged right now.
So I gotta bring it on myself.
Hey, I
That
took
guy
that
is-
one. Anyway, that's my turn.
Nissa.
Nissa. See how far can we move here? 1. So I think I can move over here. And let's add more fire. Actually, no, wait. No, hold on. I'm going to... Let me see. How far can I do this? Let me look here. Aha, excellent. I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on this fucker. Do I have advantage on this one or no?
Not anymore. They are very aware that we are here.
Okay, cool. Come on. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't roll for my moon phase, so I guess it's new moon today.
2d8 poison.
2d8.
He has to make a constitution.
2d8.
What is your spell save DC?
Let me look. My spell save is 14.
14? Okay. He is not stick, sadly.
Oh.
Ah. Well, at least I did some damage.
It is not telling me what the Dragonlance opinion is of all this. What is the Dragonlance opinion of all this?
I imagine the Dragonel's opinion of it will change when 2 more Dragonels come in and tell it what to do next turn.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I suspect right now it probably wants to get out of the burning
Hey,
stable.
the fire's on the outer edge, and it's like, It actually wants to continue its nap.
Not super concerned yet.
Sid?
Oh, wow. I totally spaced out. I apologize.
It's all good. Do, 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 do.
100%. Anyway, going for the last one. Normal now, right?
Yeah, normal roll.
Are you kidding me? That was almost a freaking 20.
No.
Ah.
One more.
No.
No. I don't think your crossbow likes you.
Either that or the other guy is just doing some fancy footwork.
He's doing twisty, twisty.
Pirouettes.
So one of the Dragonel riders just like strafes right close to the landing strip and kicks up a big old cloud of dust. Welcome to disadvantage for everybody.
No.
No.
Everybody includes the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
And because Punksa is flying in, I'm pretty sure that Punksa is safe as long as she doesn't try to
Yes.
attack.
Einfa. Those boxes next to you are getting toasty.
I forget. Let's check what the daily
Yeah,
potion
I thought you
is.
Probably wanna.
So I thought we'll attempt to get in a little ways. Because ultimately we need to be heading out this way, yes? To the north?
As far as you're pretty sure. There's something about this spot that's supposed to be letting you through.
Okay. Trying to get in relatively close. So that this would be the attack roll be a disadvantage, yes?
Yes, because it dusty now. Heavily obscured.
I'm going to say that Aintha swings, aims it a little, try to hit the left side, so it probably starts torching up the building.
You are also lighting building on fire?
Additional fire.
Additional
Hey,
fire. Okay.
Join the fire club!
Fire.
Huzzah!
Feels bad denying opportunities to steal stuff, but on the other hand, fire. Turn
We got plenty of loot
concludes.
from the last thing, so.
Yeah, we really made out well on the last one. I think we can. It'll be okay if we take a couple of not so greats.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy's dead. Azara.
Yeah.
You might not. We should have had you move prior to this.
Do you want me to move now?
Yeah.
Yes, you need to. A, you're getting left behind. B, the guy is not visible.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move right.
Now he's visible.
Right now, I'll move to near Nessa. Nessa. I'll go to this one right here. Since my other dude has died.
No.
What? That doesn't hit.
18 does not hit.
Oh.
Also, you're supposed to be rolling disadvantage because it's dusty as shit.
Oh, oops.
Well, that was the
My
first
bad.
attack. So one more time.
I mean, I would say I'm sorry, but I'm also kind of not sorry.
But another
Well.
18.
Well.
That is butts.
Well.
Well,
That's okay.
He's on disadvantage. Yeah, so that fucking miss. Puncture. Descending.
It is now Punk's turn. And Punksa, flying in on 2 Dragonels, is going to dispatch one to try and get the other Dragonel to get out of the burning stable. Try to convince it that maybe it should join its buddies in flight. And she's just going to yell at the Dragon Army officers, "Quit focusing on the rabble! There's a bunch of knights attacking our forces that way! I can handle these!" And she's going to attempt to bluff to get the Dragon Army officers to relent in their attack.
There is one left alive.
the single one.
No,
But you may try to block it.
not the one on the ground, the flying ones. She does not want these.
Oh.
So, actually, in this case, she's going to roll intimidation because she is angry and it looks like she knows what she's doing. And I rolled a 1. My buddies are
They're
otherwise
just
engaged.
very indifferent. They're not paying attention to you.
Well, Punksa is currently riding one of her things, and there they are. Convince the other one that it's time to go. Squawking at each other in whatever they do.
In whatever way they talk to each other, because they.
Yes. But yes, that is basically Punksa's turn. And damn it, she is getting annoyed at these other dragon riders up here. She may spend this time trying to neutralize the events rolls.
Midair?
Here we go. Here we go. Well. Do. Disadvantage. Hit a guy.
No.
Nope. Try again.
That looks
Yes.
promising.
Great. Not as good, but that's okay. One
take
more
it.
time, because I didn't move.
No.
No.
Still dusty as shit. Okay, Nissa's fire. Nissa.
I'm going to move in front of Sid. And then I'm going to firebolt the fucker up here. Because more fire could possibly make this any worse.
It might make it better.
Nope, I redid the turn order.
That
Nissa.
looks promising.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that. I was adding the other Dragonels.
Yes. Nissa hit.
I do. Oh, I hit good.
She really hit.
It's my fire. I can see through it.
Fire does not work that way.
Does now.
Okay.
It's my
He's gonna-
fire, and I'll see through it if I want to.
It's magic fire.
Mhm.
No.
So this Dragonelle got the gist of we stick with the weird one, the green one, and there's more food involved.
You got it.
Yes.
You have figured it out, my child. My dragony child.
Uh-huh.
So
Punxa has another baby.
3 children for Punksha. Sid.
Disadvantage sucks, but we're still gonna try to get that last guy down. Roll with disadvantage.
It's a good
There you go.
hit.
Nice. But that is not what I meant to click. Apologies. There we go. And one more. Oh shit! Sorry, hang on.
Well,
My brain
it's a 15
is
and you're at disadvantage, so it's a miss.
okay. Well, at least one hit. My brain is definitely feeling. It is feeling the. Oh dear God! I actually did physical things today.
Yep.
We are almost done.
Okay.
Soon.
So another Dragonelle, it looks like it was thinking about making a landing, but Punksha's sitting right there, so it a second Dragonelle strafing. But it was trying to make a landing, and then it was like, wait a minute, no. Abort.
Fort.
Punxa's just gonna yell to it. No, stick with me with me and the babies.
Einth.
Let's see. So is it still?
We're
Is dust still kicked up?
another dust cloud.
Okay, it wasn't a dust cloud. I was not completely clear on that.
I mean, better a dust cloud than an ad.
Mm-hmm.
Was thinking, but yeah, this is one point where I definitely feel like more basic tactic is the right one. So just gonna eat the disadvantage and hope to land a firebolt.
Good roll. Good damage. If he's alive, he is not happy.
Fire. Turn concludes, to be clear. Fire. 2. If fire was so good, why did they make a sequel?
Azara.
There is one human left.
One human? Is that the one that I'm still trying to attack?
Yes.
Yes.
And remember to roll disadvantage.
Yes. Alright, let's hope and pray the bow is gonna be working today.
Come on, Bo. Hell
Yes.
yeah!
Got this, Bo.
Yeah!
Kathunk. Mega Kathunk.
Do I go again?
You may go again.
Okay. No.
Not so Mega Kathunk.
Not so mega kathonk.
He missed. Punksha.
Okay. Well, Punxa thinks that this whole trying to distract the dragon army people in the air is not a good idea, so she's just going to point at the dragon army officer and say, "Eat the one that I attack." And she's just going to jump off her Dragonelle and swing her staff down into his head at disadvantage. And unfortunately, she is still wearing Dragon Army armor, so she is not going to have her own armor class if she gets attacked. Goof.
No.
Alas.
Well, she hits the ground next to him, and then she just cross swings again. 18.
Narrowly skitter.
Oh.
Well,
But you said the magic words.
oh, wrong button.
Dude.
Yes.
Wait, you could control them if you wanted to.
I was going to say, yeah. Well, he's just going to come in and attack his mama's prey.
Disadvantage says no.
No.
Okay, so it's baby number 2's.
Baby number 2 will move in, and that's definitely going to neutralize the disadvantage,
Yes.
because that is a flank. So rend. And rend
Isn't
again.
baby number 2 in the fire?
Baby number 2
is
has
flying.
caused the fire.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yes. And can you roll the attack? Because
Oh, is it not working?
it's being dumb.
Hit. Crunch.
Crunch. It has dinner.
And this one can drag this one off. And then I guess you can say, hey.
But eat quick, we have to go north.
Yes. So
Punks is just gonna say,
I
everyone
keep
all
forgetting
right?
who has the highest passive
Mhm.
perception.
Not me.
Punksa, Azara, and I think Madeir are the ones. Punksa's passive perception is 16.
Let's see, what was Madeir's?
Zara's is also 16.
I think Madeir's is 14, yeah.
I'm the second highest. So as if you guys are scooting up north, I'm assuming you know, basically within the next
Oh,
bit of the turn order, you scoot up.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to mess with the fire.
yeah,
Punksa
is stripping off her armor and moving up. And
Azara and Punksha notice there's where'd it go? Fucker. Right up here. Those planks have big old gaps.
Hmm.
ooh,
Not quite big enough for a Dragonelle, but very big gaps.
yes. Well, the babies can eat their food, and Punksa's just gonna eyeball that and say, that seems like something we might want to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
It is, in fact, secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel!
Yay.
Secret tunnel!
Is this
It is a
real, or is it just a
5-foot wide,
legend?
8-foot high passage. So technically, maybe the Dragonelles could kind of wiggle through, but it wouldn't be comfy.
It wouldn't be comfy, and they're eating.
Uh-huh. They've got this.
Even though the place is burning. Thank you, little pyros.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Not
welcome.
burning on that side just yet.
Uh-huh.
We probably
yet.
want to be quick, though.
Yes. And then next time we will start with level 8.
Oh,
Sounds
we're
good.
skipping 7?
Wow.
Apparently,
Huh.
Damn.
Okay.
it says next steps. You hit 8. So
Okay.
apparently, I should have had you gone up to 7 sometime in the middle of this, but it never told me when. So
Of course.
Functional module.
Functional module. Hey,
Have you-
you know,
well,
it should have begun the thing like, hey, if you hit everything up on the map after the 4th one, you should go up a level. But yeah, straight up to 8.
all right. Well, we'll do 8 next time then.
Straight up to level
All right.
All
8.
right. Well,
Yeah, we're-
happy New Year,
Okay.
everyone. Well, we're welcome back to D&D and regular-ish streaming schedule for Rain. I'm going to end this very quickly though because I have to pee so bad.
Go do it.
Have a good night, everyone, and I hope you all have a good
Night.
2024.